Judas heard of the Romans, that they were mighty and valiant men, and such as would lovingly accept all that joined themselves unto them, and make a league of amity with all that came unto them, and that they were men of great valor. It was told him also of their wars and noble acts which they had done among the Galatians, and how they had conquered them and brought them under tribute. And tribute is when you just got to pay taxes to whoever's been your victor, in order to maintain your lifestyle. And what they had done in the country of Spain for the winning of the mines of silver and gold which is there, and that by their policy and patience they had conquered all the place. Now remember, Rome is Edom, so this system has gone out throughout the whole world, though it were very far from them, and all the kings also that came against them from the uttermost part of the earth, till they had discomfited them and given them a great overthrow, so the rest did give them tribute every year. So can you see the policy and patience? It's not a quick thing. The way Edom takes over the whole world is a slow thing. As they say, slowly catch you monkey. So this is how they work. Verse 5. Besides this, how they discomfited in battle Philip, Perseus, king of the Cittims, with others that lifted up themselves against them and had overcome them. And remember, Esau's a man of war, so this is why he's so good at this. And hunting, which is, although it's not hunting of beasts of prey, it's hunting of nations. Also Antiochus, the great king of Asia, that came against them in battle, having 120 elephants with horsemen and chariots, and a very great army, was discomfited by them, and how they took him alive and covenanted that he and such as reigned after him should pay a great tribute and give hostages, and that which was agreed upon. And the country of India, Media, and Lydia, of the goodliest countries, which they took of him and gave to King Umnes. Moreover, how the Grecians had determined to come and destroy them, and that they, having knowledge thereof, sent against them a certain captain, and fighting with them, slew many of them, and carried away captives their wives and their children, and spoiled them, and took possession of their lands, and pulled down their strongholds, and brought them to be their servants unto this day. That's interesting. The Grecians, who got schooled by the Romans, was told him besides how they destroyed and brought under their dominion all the other kingdoms and isles that at any time resisted them. But with their friends and such as relied upon them, they kept amity, not enmity, and that they had conquered kingdoms both far and high, insomuch as all that had heard of their name were afraid of them. Also that whom they would help to a kingdom those reign, and whom they displace. Finally, that they were greatly exalted. So Edom puts people in power in strategic key positions so that they can keep power, and also takes people from power in strategic key positions so that they can keep power. Yet for all this, none of them wore a crown or was clothed in purple to be magnified thereby. Moreover, how they had made themselves a senate house, wherein 320 sat in council daily, consulting always for the people, to the end that they might be well ordered. So this is what we've got: Houses of Parliament, Senate House in the US, and that they committed their government to one man every year. This is what we've got, who ruled over their country, and that they were obedient to that one, and that there was neither envy nor emulation among them. In consideration of these things, Judas chose Epolymus, the son of John, the son of Achos, the Jason of Eleazar, and sent them to Rome to make a league of amity and confederacy with them, and to entreat them that they should take the yoke from them, for they saw that the kingdom of Grecians did oppress Israel with servitude. He went therefore to Rome, which was a very great journey, and came into the Senate, where they spake and said, Judas Maccabees with his brethren and the people of the Jews have sent us unto you. So they tried to go for democracy, the democratic process. After fighting all these different people, they try to reason with Esau. Let's see what happens. I've sent us unto you to make a confederacy in peace with you, and that we might be registered your confederates and friends. So that matter pleased the Romans well. And this is a copy of the epistle which the Senate wrote back again in tables of brass and sent to Jerusalem, that they might have by them a memorial of peace and confederacy. Good success be to the Romans and to the people of the Jews by sea, by land forever. The sword also an enemy be far from them. So this is the letter that the Senate wrote back to the Jews, or Judas of the Jews, once they'd gone to seek peace with them. And remember that Judas doesn't mean, it's not necessarily a bad name. It's just there was one bad man called Judas. If there come first any war upon the Romans or any of their confederates throughout all of their dominion, the people of the Jews shall help them, and at time as the time shall be appointed with all their heart. Neither shall they give anything unto them that make war upon them, or aid them with victuals. So this is the same system that we're under today, the NATO and the European peace, what are they called? I can't remember what they're called, but people like NATO and the World Peace Organization, whatever they're called, I can't remember what the name, escapes me now. Where they have these groups that say, okay, if anybody attacks you, we're all in. Neither shall they give anything unto them that make war upon them, or aid them with victuals, weapons, money, or ships, as it seemed good unto the Romans, but they shall keep their covenants without taking anything therefore. In the same manner also, if war come first upon the nation of Jews, the Romans shall help them with all their heart, according as the time shall be appointed them. Neither shall victuals be given to them that take part of them, or weapons, or money, or ships, as it has seemed good to the Romans, but they shall keep their covenants, and that without deceit. According to these articles did the Romans make a covenant with the people of the Jews. Howbeit, if hereafter one party or the other shall think to meet to add or diminish anything, they may do it at their pleasures, and whatsoever they shall add or take away shall be ratified. And touching the evils of Demetrius doeth to the Jews, we have written to him, saying, Wherefore thou make thy yoke heavy upon the friends and confederates of Jews. If therefore they complain any more against thee, we will do them justice and fight with thee by sea and by land. So they made a covenant with the Jews. And I'm going to shut off there to find out what happens. We're going to find out next installment what happens after Judas of the Maccabees made a covenant with the Romans for peace. Good night.